Hi chaps, how are you all doing? And welcome to part what? I think it's part 6. Part 6, yes, part 6. We're here. Part 6 of MENG World War Toons.
Egg tank building.
Egg tank building with John and Abby. So, what have you got done so far? We'll just a quick recap. We're up as far as here. Okay, we've all the detail painting done. We've the main painting done. So what's next? The decals. So we're going to put on the decals. Now, I know a lot of people, and I do it myself a lot of the time, where I'd gloss coat, then put on the decals, then gloss coat again over the decals, seal that in, and then start your weathering process. So we're going to skip up one of those gloss coats, and what we're going to do is we're just going to put on the decals now. Then we're going to gloss coat over the decals. We are going to gloss coat over the decals purely for weathering, and it seals in the decals and everything else as well. So we're going to take a trip down to the bench as usual, and we're going to teach Abby how to put on decals. So we'll catch you there. Right, now here we are at the bench. We've got our tank ready. What do we need for this? Right, we need our decals.
Wait, don't we have one that matches the minion?
Yes, we've got our one that matches the minion as well. I have it there. Right, we've got our decals. What else do we need?
Well, do you want me to get you some tissue?
A little dish of water. Right.
Yes, some tissue for that.
Some tissue for that, where I spilled the water.
This one.
We'll need
add more water.
A little piece of tissue. Okay. So we'll leave that there. Okay, so we'll just get another little piece and we put it under the
tank.
Under the tank. No, not under the tank. Under the water. As you notice, I'm using toilet roll. Yes, bum fodder. Reason is, I'm out of kitchen towels, and so is Mrs. M. We're out of kitchen towels. It's amazing. It's the little things that you kind of forget about, and when you move out, that's cleaner. I'm after putting in there, not water. You twitch. See, I'm all over the shop. I really am. Right. So we just empty that. I mean, good to give it an old clean anyway, but make sure it's well clean because we're putting decals into it, and we don't want anything to happen to the decals, do we?
Nope.
No. So we need our tank, our decals, a bit of tissue, water, right? Because they're water soluble decals. Okay, so we get a little container.
Water?
I have water here. I have a little bit of water here.
That used to be my cup.
See, good job I put the tissue down. Right. Now we also need little handy little things to have that I use. Tweezers. You need.
But you can just pick up the small piece.
Cotton bud.
Oh yay! Is that to smooth it down?
Yes, to smooth it down. Right.
So do you like
a hobby knife?
Oh, you.
Sharpie.
What do you need that for?
I will show you. I will show you what we need everything for now in 2 minutes.
You'll probably do the
And I also use Microset and Microsol, and I have them in these Derwent water pins, and they're just handy. They're just easy, and it keeps the fluid in there, and it does the job. Okay.
Oh, droppers.
Now,
right.
We start off right. Oh, we also need our destruction manual.
Why?
That comes with the book, because it tells us where to put on the decals.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
How?
See here, there's numbers.
Oh, yeah.
7, 9, 8.
7, 9, 8.
Right. And sort of.
Oh yeah,
4, 3, 2, and 1.
Don't forget the.
No, I thought. Oh, that was the bag we got our decals out of.
What are we looking for now?
Right, we've got everything all nice and set.
Almost, because we need the other decal.
Yeah, we'll go find the other decal. So when we come back now, we're going to get started. Right, so now we're after getting everything ready. We're after cutting off all the decals.
Putting them in order.
Abby is after putting them all in a nice order. Right, so we start off. Decal number 1.
He's going to do.
Alright.
There's two ones.
There's two of them. I'll do
one and I do the other one?
Actually,
It says it goes on the other side of the
what I'll do is I will do number 4, decal number 4.
Which is a German cross.
Okay. Which is a German cross. It's a smaller one. I do the small one. Let you do the big ones, because the big ones are easy. It's the smaller ones that can be hard, right?
There's another small one here.
But the same thing. Yeah, but put that back, because that's a different number. That's number 3. Okay.
And that goes on the other
So
side.
we got 1, 2 goes either side. Well, where do we want to get them on? We will, right? So with decal number 4, right?
Here.
You put it. Now this is how I do it, right? And because if you put that straight into the water this way, it'll curl. Right, the paper will curl. Don't know why, but it does. If you put them in upside down, because they sink, when they try to curl, do you see it when I was putting it in? It's kind of starting. The paper is starting to curl. See it? If I put that in that way, it'll curl up on itself, right? Sometimes they curl right over, and it's very, very hard to get them off, right? So to avoid that, just put them in upside down. Then when it tries to curl, it tries to curl that way, but it's lying down flat, so I can't. Okay, it just helps them. Okay, little tips, silly little tips, right? So number 1 is, or number 4 is going at the very, very front, down at the thing, right? So
and right underneath there, so right there.
Right there. So we get our
I
ends
drop
that I have marked 1. Right now, I just get the fluid going. Give it a little tap. Right.
It smells kind of odd.
Yeah. I actually think, right, it's only people who've ever smelt this stuff will know what it is, right?
Yeah.
I've smelled that smell is so familiar, because when I was in school I used to do photography, and we used to do developing our own film, and it smells like developer.
Oh my god.
That's the smell. That's the scent I get. It reminds me of developer from school. Okay. So after being in water, give it a little rub with your finger. If it moves, it's ready. If it doesn't move, it's not ready.
You need to put it back in the water.
You need to put it back in the water.
And wait till it's ready.
Yeah, but you can never tell. You always have to check just after a couple of minutes, because
I thought this was like you squeeze it out, but no, it's like a brush.
No, it's just a brush, yeah. What I was saying about the decals is, not all decals are the exact same.
Yeah.
Some you put them into the water, and within 2 minutes, or even a minute, they're ready. Some will take 3. Okay.
Or 4 or something.
Yeah. Some take some flipping take forever. Right. So release the excess water. Get our decal.
It's still not ready. What the heck?
It's still not moving. And yes, they are decals. They are decals, because I did my egg tank. I did the decals on my egg tank. There we go.
Those are stars on it.
I was happy enough with them. All they were was just stars.
And numbers.
Stripes and things like that.
Oh, they're always numbers.
Yeah, and the Russian ones. No, because we were looking through decals.
And all we could find was numbers. So we ended up painting a red star on it. That looks like.
Right, now here we go. I got movement, right? Now this is how I do them.
You get the tweezers,
I get it off the paper, slide it off onto a tweezers.
Carefully though, you don't want to rip the
and then I find I can place it like exactly where I want it, and then let go of the tweezers, and I said, right, I just want it a little bit more central and a little bit more down. Get it into position. No, you just leave it for a few seconds, right? Now I get the number 2 brush. Most of the stuff has gone off this brush because it's gone back into the pen and things like that, right? So you just want to
damp it over.
Just damp it over just a little, and leave it sit. Okay, leave that sit for a few minutes. Okay, so that's 1 decal, right? We'll just leave that sit there just for a few seconds, right? You can
and the paper's wet.
Yeah, you want to do the numbers, so we take the paper away.
Wait, what? Right. Oh yeah. Wait, what? Since
when
did I want to do the numbers?
Right, the numbers. They're the big ones. One, so they go right there. Okay.
Right down.
So,
wait, look. One says it goes down. One says it goes down.
One on each side.
One goes away from the shooty thing, and one goes near the shooty thing. See, one goes like there, and then one goes there. So like
there. Yeah, either side.
There.
Right, so we'll just separate them up.
What?
Okay.
How are we
So we
supposed
get
to know which one
we
is
get
which?
it in and we put it into the water upside down.
Well, I'll do the other
And
one
you can
upside down.
you can get the other one. Right, you put in the other one. No, always slide the decal. Don't try and pick it up with your finger because you might end up damaging or breaking the.
Wait, what way do you do it? You
know how to work it. You know how to work with tweezers.
No, I don't.
And pinch. There you go. Upside down and into the water. Just give it a little tap. That it is. And it soak up the water. Okay, keep it a little bit separate from the other one. So I just
Keep it separate.
yeah.
So they don't bleed onto each other. Cotton buds thing.
I have a deep dish that I use for putting on my decals. But guess where it is?
At the old house.
At the old house, yes. There's loads of little bits and pieces that I didn't bring. That I didn't really have room for. I've so much stuff.
Well, he did bring this.
I did. I forgot that, and I bought it.
It's the what's it called? Don't tell me. A bush holder.
Yeah.
I forgot for a second.
Oh yeah, I forgot these take a while, don't they?
Yeah,
They
it's
do
a
take a
big
while.
one.
Because they take so long, we're only going to show you putting on these ones, okay? And then we'll show you at the end.
How it looks. Wait.
So, what have we got? We got to kind of talk now because people are not going to watch sort of nothing. So, what are we going to talk about? How did you get on at school today?
Good.
Good. Very good. Or just barely good?
Good.
Good, good. Right, there.
Still not done.
It's not far off it though.
No.
No, it's not
Oh
far
God,
off
the
it.
cat.
Don't worry about the cat. The cat jumps up in the window and tries to jump out the window.
Oh yeah, it's gone for a walk by jumping out the window.
Out the window onto the
Thing
porch.
and then just jumped down.
Jump off the porch and into the garden. It is mad. Anyway, right, number one. Number one brush.
Whoa.
Right,
Where do I put it?
all over there. We gotta give it a little squeeze.
Please.
Squeeze the brush.
Oh, the brush.
No, that part. Squeeze it. Right. Wait until you can see. There you go. Now
Here?
paint it on.
The painting.
Cover the whole thing.
Whoa.
Right. Yeah. I'll show you. Look.
Spread it on.
Spread it on and make it wet. If it's not dry, if it's too dry, just give it another little another little squeeze, right? So that's the first one. You remember we got to do one on the other side as well. No, you don't touch them.
Ugh. Do we squeeze it again? Is it working?
No, not far off it. They're not far off. These are very slow decals, MENG. Although I found the ones on the T34, they were grand. They were kind of normal time, about 2 minutes, about a minute and a half. Never really timed them myself. It's just sticking to the water. But these ones are taking that a little bit longer than normal. Okay.
So this is what you do like on your computer.
What?
You put a lot of decals on your computer.
Yeah, just spare ones. just
like a MENG one.
stuck them on.
Random things to show you're a modeler. And says the name. So if this laptop ever gets missing.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll show my laptop. Right. Okay. There's a few decals on my laptop, but I normally keep my decals. Let me down my decal box there. Let me show.
Okay. All our decals.
I keep a book.
With the label maker
decals.
we put decal box with a label maker.
It's handy to keep
all
your old
decals that you
decals.
didn't use.
You might never ever use them.
But they're good to have in case you do.
But you do.
Like in case, like in our case, the minions.
The minions.
And the tank, like we're adding an extra one for mine.
Yeah. Right. As you know, Abby's tank is
Battle of the Bulging Banana.
Battle of the Bulging Banana King Tiger, and German tankers wear a black uniform.
He originally painted it blue.
There we go. There's Abby's minion for her tiger. And he fits perfectly into the turret. He's got a German helmet on. Okay, I made him out of milliput, and we stuck a decal on him. So he's Death's Head Division, and he's got a little funny moustache as well. So he kind of looks.
Wait, what?
I see his little
Oh, fabulous!
right, so he's got a little moustache. Okay, so he
It's
looks like a certain man from history, and I'm not talking about Charlie Chaplin. Okay, so right, it's still wet. Where's my tweezers? Where did I put the tweezers? Here we go.
No.
I'd say they'll come off now because we've been babbling on there for a few minutes.
Yeah, but yeah, my school time's going. Thank you for asking.
There we go. Right, now hold the paper.
Hold it to the paper.
Right, the hand.
Tweezers.
Use the tweezers. Right, hold the tweezers about halfway down. Okay, down about here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, down?
Yeah. And slowly, now slide it away from the paper. Don't pick it up. Okay, there we go. Right, now put down the paper.
Oh.
Pick up the tank. Or the turret.
The turret.
Okay.
Go drop the turret.
Right, now put the decal
Where I want it.
where you want it.
There, it's perfect.
Right, now what we want to do is, see this got a little ripple in it in the centre of the decal?
You just pull it along.
Just gently, very gently. So
Are we gonna
tease it along.
Soften.
Tease it in. No, remember we're putting on another tiny little layer of the
What's it called? It's like Tipex
yeah.
with the brush. But
Right.
see,
and we brush that over, and by brushing it on,
it seals it.
yeah, it's just, I don't know what it does. Okay,
It just works.
It just works, exactly.
It just works.
And
Everybody, it works.
right, you've got another side now, so you got to paint the number 1 in there.
Paint?
Yeah, the number 1 stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Just squeeze that stuff onto it there.
Squeeze.
Onto
Do I have to squeeze it again?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on it.
Right.
Here?
Yeah. Nice and wet. Just where the number's going to go. Go right up to the edge of that turret thing there. There we go. So we've got a nice little bit down. Okay, it's nice and moist.
Don't say that. I don't like, me and Mum don't like when you say that. So please don't say that.
Okay, right, here we go.
I was like,
Right,
yeah,
tweezers, hold in the middle.
No,
Fingers.
that's them in the
Yeah, use your hand to hold that one.
There's a little drop of water
Right,
on the decal,
Yeah,
Daddy.
it doesn't matter. Put away that. Right. Now.
You pick that up.
Right, now use the tweezers.
Pat it down.
No, you've got to come right up.
Oh,
It's too low.
too low. Oh, well, at least I got it on. At least I didn't stick a decal to the floor.
Yeah.
Oh.
And another thing as well for this stuff here is, by making that all nice and wet before you put down your decal, when you put the decal down, you don't have to be exact. You can move the decal around on the little little bit of water that you're after putting down, or not water but fluid that you're after putting down. Okay, so there's our numbers on. Yay!
We have
So,
to soften it later.
We're just gonna pause this video,
Pause.
and when it resumes, all the decals will be on. Okay. Otherwise, you're not going to see us putting on decal by decal by decal. But believe me, Abby is going to be doing them, not me. Okay. So when you see it again, all the decals will be on. Right. So there we go. We have our decals on. All of them are on, including our little Death's Head one, which didn't come with the kit. It was just one out of my spares box. We got too much light in that there. There we go. I'll take the light away. Come on. Control yourself. There we go. We can see it. There we go. Okay, we got the little Death's Head one. We got our number 48s on. We got. Stop playing with the light, yo. She's deadly, she is. Right. It's getting darker outside. Right. We've got our German cross at the front. We've got one here at the back of the turret. We've got a number plate, and we've got what seem to be convoy marks, but they seem to be modern convoy marks. But we won't worry about that anyway. Same with the number plate; it's a modern number plate. But we have the decals are on. Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to give it little rub of the micro
2-1
set. I think I can't remember which is which. I just know that one is first and the other is second, and I marked them ages ago.
So do
Right,
we do
so
one?
a nice little blobble on each one.
Blubble,
There we go.
blubble,
Every decal,
Blubble.
just give a little blobble.
blubble, blubble, blubble.
There's probably no
blubble,
real need
blubble,
to do
blubble,
this one
blubble,
because we're not actually going over any surface, any
blubble, blubble,
bends and things. But it's a handy habit to get into. You know, you're not gonna, you don't waste it by putting it on. You know.
Did I do this?
You did that one. A little bit of the back.
Blub, 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 blub. Blub, 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 blub. Blubby.
Right. So
Yeah!
there we go.
Am I missing one? I feel like I'm missing.
That's all done.
I was
Okay.
supposed to paint the
Now,
hammer.
next step for this will be to gloss coat it. Okay.
Oh
Now,
God, are you doing that?
no, you won't, baby, because
Oh,
the
for
gloss coats.
God.
I find the glass coats are a bit. You can really smell them a lot more than say the ordinary paints. So I'm going to have the windows right open. I'll do it tomorrow when Abby's in school. But it's only a glass coat. It's nothing major, okay? And it's just an overall glass coat. I'll glass coat them tomorrow, and on the next day then we can weather them. So they'll have a full 24 hours after being glass coated before you can weather on them. And it'll make sure that all our paintwork is nicely sealed in.
Yeah.
The decals are sealed in,
Oh yeah, right.
and then when we weather over it, then we're not going to scratch or damage any of our paintwork. Okay, so that's it for this video, lads. We've got our decals done, part 5. In part 6, like I said,
This is part 6.
is it?
Yeah.
This is 6. Okay, in part 7,
I think it's, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's part 6.
and in part 7, what we're going to do is we're going to do our weathering, a little bit of weathering, nothing major in the weathering, and
Just as he said to make
final reveal then.
He said
We'll all
to
be
me,
done then.
these will stick out. And we do the
Yeah,
weathering.
the weathering. All we're going to do is we're going to give it a black enamel wash.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we're going to give it a dull coat the following day after the enamel, because using enamel wash is going to take a while to dry in and look proper. So we'll give that another overnight then, and then it'll get the dull coat. Give that an overnight in the following day. Then it's yours, and you can stick it up for display. And they're going to the sitting room, aren't they? Yeah. Okay, so that's it, lads. We'll catch you on the next one. Stay safe. Don't forget to
Like and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, do. And if you have, thank you.
Hey, fair play to your abs. And don't forget.
Go out, buy yourself a kit, build it and enjoy it.
So this is John and Abby signing off, and we'll catch you on the next one. We'll catch you on part 7, lads.